Did you know that your brain can fire around 6,000 thoughts a day, and almost half of them lean negative? You know the feeling. Lying in bed, replaying a conversation from 5 hours ago, or overthinking a text message, and planning 10 different versions of tomorrow that probably won't even happen. Not because you're dramatic, not because you're broken, but because your brain is wired to scan for danger even when the danger is just a message you forgot to reply to or something embarrassing you said 2 years ago. Studies show 90% of the things you worry about never actually happen. Yet somehow, your mind still treats each one like it's life or death. That's why you overthink. It's your brain's survival system. Glitching. It's like a smoke alarm going off because you made toast. And here's the brutal part. Most of the problems we stress about exist only inside our head. So in the next 3 minutes, I'm going to show you how to quiet all that noise using simple, science-backed tricks that actually work in real life. These aren't think positive cliches. They're tools your brain responds to. Tip 1. The 90-second rule. Psychology says a stressful emotion only lasts 90 seconds in the brain. That's literally how long the chemical reaction lasts. Anything after that is just you fueling it. It's your thoughts picking up the emotion and dragging it around longer than necessary. So next time your brain starts spiraling, look at the clock and give yourself exactly 90 seconds. Picture it like a wave. It rises, peaks, and falls. Feel it. But don't feed it. Don't add more stories to it. Don't create extra disasters. Let it pass. Feel that? That's control coming back. Not full control, but enough to think clearly again. Tip 2. Separate thinking from overthinking. Thinking solves things. Overthinking pretends to. It feels productive, but it's just mental cardio with no finish line. Here's the test. If you've been thinking about something for 5 minutes and you didn't get a new solution, you're not thinking anymore. You're looping. It's the mental equivalent of pacing in circles. Example: studying is thinking. Replaying one mistake while planning your future is overthinking. One moves you forward, the other just exhausts you. When you catch yourself looping, say, "Okay, that's a loop." This interrupts the autopilot and brings your brain back. Labeling a thought cuts its emotional power by almost 50%. Your brain stops seeing it as a threat and starts seeing it as information. Tip 3. The 2-tab rule. Your brain is like a laptop, and right now, you're probably running too many background processes. Most people run 20 tabs at once. That's why your anxiety kills the battery. So here's your fix. You only get 2 tabs. 1. What's in front of you? 2. What actually matters today? That's it. Everything else goes into tomorrow me will handle it. Because honestly, tomorrow you exist for a reason. Mental peace comes from fewer tabs. Your brain loves clarity more than it loves control. And hey, if learning these psychology-backed habits actually helps you take control of your mind, hit subscribe. Not for the algorithm, but because we're building this version of you together, and I don't want you missing the next steps. All right, back to it. Tip 4. The one-page dump. Overthinking happens when you hold too much in your head. Your brain isn't a storage unit, it's a processor. So grab a page and dump everything onto it. Tasks, worries, thoughts, what ifs, even the stuff that feels stupid or small. No organizing, just release. It's like clearing RAM so your brain stops lagging. Your brain relaxes the moment it realizes it doesn't have to remember everything. It finally gets to breathe. Tip 5. Ask the brutal question. Here's the mindset reset. Will this matter in 1 week, 1 month, or 1 year? Most of the time? No. We overestimate the importance of things that barely register later. But stressing about it today? That matters. That's your energy, your health, your peace. Choose what's worth it. Not everything deserves a front row seat in your mind. Tip 6. Action is greater than analysis. You can't think your way out of overthinking. You have to act. Even tiny action breaks the loop. Send the message. Open the assignment. Start the thing you're avoiding. Even 30 seconds of action can snap your brain out of panic mode. Motion kills mental noise. Action clears confusion that thinking never will. Tip 7. Worst-case reality check. Ask yourself, what's the real worst-case scenario? And can I handle it? Say it out loud. Make it concrete, not vague. Usually it's something like, I might feel awkward. I might get a low grade. They might not reply. And you can handle all of those. You've handled worse already. Because once you see the real worst case, you realize it's not that scary. And the panic loses all its power. Quick recap. 90-second rule. Catch the loop. 2-tab rule. 1-page dump. The 1 week, 1 month, 1 year question. Action is greater than analysis. Reality check your fears. You don't need a silent mind, just a trained one. A mind that knows how to respond instead of react. Try one of these tonight, just one. You'll feel the difference immediately. If this helped, comment, "I'm done overthinking." Or if you're shy, just hit that like button. Either way, let's level up together. You got this.